Gave some people hope.
And it'll actually be in the offense where like receivers get the ball. Cliff Kingsbury's offense, which has no proven success in the NFL. But hey, somehow I feel like David Johnson's gonna get hosed and gonna get traded.
The Giants are definitely a loser because they try to
Gentlemen,
get golden showers, as Ray, shout out to FPC Radio, said, between Marcus Golden and Golden Tate.
I'm just gonna be the bigger man.
The worst part is, man,
David Gettleman is smoking some great blow. What I don't know what drugs he's on with James Dolan, but I want some.
Wow, that yeah.
Whatever drugs he's doing, like whatever leverage he has on somebody, like if he's not like I know.
Oh, the Cardinals also got Jordan Hicks. That's who else they got.
Yeah, he
too.
got like a 4-year.
He got stupid money, but I think that's actually a good pickup.
He's good for them.
He actually won a Super Bowl. So
I want to know what they're gonna. Yeah, but he has injury issues, so he might get hurt again. I want to know. What
he played in 12 games last year.
I want to know what they're gonna do with Hassan Reddick.
You've been wanting to know that. I think everyone wants to know that.
Hassan Reddick is not a bust. He's been horribly used and mismanaged. I think if you just give him a role, let him grow in it, like I would take Hassan Reddick and I would try him out at defensive end. But anyway,
so let's back up for a second. So why don't you talk about
the Packers also got Adrian Amos.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Former Bear safety, and the Raiders passed on him. But the Antonio Brown thing?
No, I was gonna say before we get to that, why don't you just kind of talk about free agency? Nobody cares about Buffalo.
No, he burned Dallas. He's like, they're like, how are you just gonna be disloyal to Dallas like that? He's like, how the hell are you going to Buffalo? He's like, we didn't win in Dallas either. And then someone's like, you're being so disrespectful. And then Des Bryant laughed at his retweet because they did win in Dallas.
I think Philly's a losers too, honestly, between losing Michael Bennett, Hicks.
They traded Michael Bennett to the Patriots.
Yeah, but still.
25th round pick, and then they signed Malik Jackson.
As much as I like Malik Jackson.
Of a high school that you coached at.
Yeah, outside of that, though. Like
the high school, Pete.
Outside of Birmingham. But outside of that, man.
CIF champs.
And losing Nick Foles, like, Philadelphia.
They traded to get Deshaun Jackson back.
Okay, cool.
Now they just
real heartfelt story, but outside of that, I mean,
he should have really signed.
Are they going to get Shady McCoy back?
He should have signed with the Raiders. We need a chance. He should have never went to Tampa Bay. He should have definitely gone to the Raiders.
But yeah, man. So why don't you tell people out there why free agency matters and why everyone's been talking about the same shit all week long?
Oh, do I need to give another history on Curt Flood and the greatness that was Curt Flood?
Go for it.
So if you didn't know, Curt Flood was an outfielder for the St. Louis Cardinals years ago. I think it was like the 60s or 70s. And he's the reason baseball got free agency because he fought arbitration. He was like, I should be allowed, once my contract is up, to go to whoever I want to. And he was blackballed out of baseball for it. And he died broken poor, apparently. But I could go about that all day. But I'll save that for my rant at the end of the show. When it comes to free agency and just in general with athletes, I mean, I'm not going to make this a race issue, but when it seems to only be it seems to only be the black athletes where it's a problem because nobody says a damn thing. When Peyton Manning kept getting his money, it was never an issue. But when a black player wanted more money, oh, you're being a cancer to your team. But my biggest thing is with receivers. People don't like seeing wide receivers get paid for some reason. And it's just kind of funny because they're the ones making catches and stressing the defense and putting their lives on the line every time they touch a ball.
Are they really, though? Are you Kenny Benny? Are you Kenny Berry, the dude who can barely walk because of the injuries you sustained playing on offensive line? Are you really going to sit here?
I can't walk. I'm just tired, and I was at work earlier.
Okay, regardless, we're not going to get into the logistics of your waddle. Besides the fact.
First off, that was because I got a hit
besides the fact.
7th grade.
Okay.
And now I have
rock with me. All right, I get it. Okay, yeah. You're sensitive about your walk. I think all fat people are.
No, like no one. You're fat, you have a waddle.
Like no one wants to be the fat dude with a limp. Like trust me, like that's one of your biggest fears being a fat dude is having a limp.
Says the guy who walks like he has a narrow urethra. Calm down.
Okay, dude. Whatever.
Okay, Hank Hill.
Whatever. I'm just trying to ask you a question. So I
felt like a bunch of insults before the question.
Again, you, the dude with all types of leg and knee injuries, are going to sit here and tell me that wide receivers are the ones with their lives at risk every time they touch the ball. First of all, they don't even touch the ball on every single play. Second of all, regardless of if linemen touch the ball or even see the ball, they're literally making contact with somebody's head and possibly their knees.
Okay, a lot of these quarterbacks in the NFL are trash, right? We can agree on that, right? A lot of these quarterbacks in the NFL are trash, yes or no?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay. So if a lot of these, I think there are obviously way more better receivers than there are better quarterbacks. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so there are way more better and elite wide receivers in this league with shitty quarterback play. It's like being a great running back and a terrible offensive line. You do all the work just to get 3.5 yards. Kind of like Le'Veon did in Pittsburgh for a while. So I'm saying, yeah, Antonio Brown had got a bunch of catches, a bunch of yards, a lot of touchdowns. Led the league in touchdowns last year. And people were still giving him shit, and he missed a game. And you look at who his quarterback was and how Ben Roethlisberger has never taken accountability for a damn thing.
We're gonna get to Antonio Brown.
I mean, no.
We're gonna get to Antonio. I got some stuff to say about Antonio Brown.
I bet you do, but you won't say it to his face because he's an Oakland Raider.
Yeah, well,
he'll smack the shit out of
definitely will.
He will smack the shit out.
I definitely will. I will talk to Antonio Brown.
Now you went from I got some shit to say about Antonio Brown.
I didn't say it was negative. I didn't say it was negative.
I know.
You assumed it was negative.
I'm just
you assumed because you're a troll.
I'm not a troll. First off,
all right, hurry up.
I'm a grown man. What?
With your Russian bot accounts.
First off, I don't have Russian bot accounts.
You're probably the one who brought up that J. Cole review like 2 years ago, 5 years after the fact.
Nah, you're the one who wrote the J. Cole story.
You are probably my Russian bot trolls, honestly.
Nah, but when
like
J.
you probably
Cole
have some fake burner Twitter accounts that you use anytime you get mad at me just to troll me.
Are you sure about that? Nah.
Yeah, you probably got all my GFEs and typos just sitting in your archive in a drive.
That's why my laptop, I was like, oh shit, I get it. I gotta get my laptop working. But nah, in all seriousness, I look at guys like Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Isaac Bruce. Yes, I said Isaac Bruce. Torrey Holt, Plaxico Burress, Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, anybody who had to play with Ryan Tannehill or Matt Moore, Braylon Edwards before he started sucking. Oh, and by the way, my number one receiver.
I don't even know what you're talking about because I asked you to talk about free agency in general. Somehow you're talking about receivers and how they don't get paid enough.
I'm bringing.
As someone who's never caught a ball in your life,
I've caught plenty of passes. First off, I have hands. I was just too slow to play tight end. Everyone knows that. I'll moss you. Don't play with me.
Every lineman thinks they can play tight end.
No, I've literally.
Have you ever met a lineman who doesn't want to play tight end?
Yes.
That should be the poll question this week.
They wanted to be, and they were probably going to go D1. But anyway, no, in all seriousness, I look at a guy like DeAndre Hopkins and all the receivers I just named. They can't even get paid what they're worth. Like, the league will blackball you just so they don't have to pay you. And then when you get paid, they say you're overrated. But then when you put up numbers year after year and your team's not winning, they blame you.
Who said it? Would you rather be overrated or unemployed?
Would you rather be underpaid or overrated?
No, somebody else said, would you rather be overrated?
Jay-Z said it on Soul Paul on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Mind.
But since then, somebody else said, would you rather be overrated or unemployed? And I think it was Cole, but I just didn't want to say Cole because I didn't want to hear you talk shit about me saying Cole.
Because he probably did it on the album with no features yet again.
No, I think he actually did it in a feature on someone else's album.
What was it, a 21 Savage song?
Might have been.
But anyway, shout out to Jay-Z. But yeah. Bottom line is, you have cats who do their job to the T. and have to fight tooth and nail to get paid.
You're really just specifically talking about Antonio Brown. So why don't you just specifically? Who else are you talking about? Because Odell Beckham got paid. Rushers. Odell Beckham got paid. He didn't have to hold out. He didn't have to hold out. He got paid.
He kind of did have to hold out.
No, he really did.
He held out for a little bit. He held out.
He didn't miss training camp. He didn't miss a game. Yeah, so is it really a holdout, or is it just you not showing up to practice because you don't want to?
It was good negotiating and proper.
I guess.
But bottom line is, free agency. It's like if you were a free agent, you were unemployed, and you were like, okay, I have these 5 job offers, and someone shits on you because you chose the offer with the most money. What would your response be back? Aside from you can go F off on your mother's birthday in front of your father.
Because here's the thing about free agency that makes it kind of complicated.
No.
Because to your point, it's like, yeah, you do want to you want to put yourself in a situation to where you can make money, but you also want to pick the opportunity that's going to make you money now as well as money in the future, as in put you in a position to where you're going to excel, put you in a defense or an offense where you're going to excel, put you in a city where your family can thrive, put you around teammates who you want to be around. Yeah, money isn't everything because there's so much that goes into the game of football.
But in football, money is everything.
But, yes, because it's called the not-for-long league.
And then there's not guaranteed contracts.
So because the contracts aren't guaranteed, sometimes you do have to take that money back because as much as you want to play the career development game and like, okay, where can I get on? Where can I make the biggest difference? Where do I see myself? At the same time, your next play is not guaranteed, so you got to get what you can now.
And Cole Beasley said it best when somebody was trying to get at him on Twitter. They don't give jobs. He said in response to some dude trolling, they don't give jobs to undrafted free agents. I earned my paycheck.
And it's true. It's really true.
It's like, bro, you and I can't go out and do what these NFL guys do. So you're telling me I have a skill set, and I don't care what field it's in, I have a skill set, I'm the best at what I do, or I'm great at what I do. And all of a sudden, now I hit the free market, and I have the power to negotiate, and it's a problem, and now the media and the NFL-sponsored media and everybody else wants to play a bunch of narratives, and now I'm selfish. No one says coaches are selfish when they take these fat-ass contracts and fail.
So my whole thing with free agency this year specifically is
the salary cap went up too this year. That's why everybody's getting more contracts.
Everybody, I think positions that were undervalued before,
like safety,
like inside linebacker, are definitely getting more money. I think even receivers, you're seeing more receivers catch on early instead of at the back end of free agency. It's almost like the trends over the past 3 seasons where we kind of saw linebackers go towards the end of free agency and receivers go towards the end of the free agency. We're kind of seeing that flipped on its head.
By the way, right tackle Juwan James for the Miami Dolphins signed a fat ass contract with the Denver Broncos. He wanted to actually he wanted to be traded to Denver last year.
The Broncos actually made good moves, honestly. Even getting Kareem Jackson, I thought that was a good move.
He can play safety, so that's solid.
Yeah, especially losing Bradley Roby, they needed another versatile safety,
a slot corner guy.
But yeah, ultimately, man, free agency.
Nickel corner's getting paid.
Here's the context behind the whole situation. Great players don't usually make it to free agency because they either get caught up in franchise tags and stuff like that. But those same players who get locked up under contract are also the ones that find themselves in bad situations and try to negotiate out them, i.e. Antonio Brown, i.e. Le'Veon Bell. So that's why it's like all the power is with the teams. It's like you said,
David Gettleman is trash, by the way.
They cut players. Like Eric Berry got cut, dude.
He beat cancer.
He beat cancer
twice.
He's been a model citizen in Kansas City, a leader.
And he only had a $7.5 million cap hit.
And they cut him.
I just can find someone on that roster who's getting overpaid and not delivering.
So
and his name ain't Eric Berry. By the way, Eric Berry was a free safety coming out of college and was forced to play strong safety most of his career. That's why he only has 4